I also like that I feel more comfortable just talking to you now instead of having to be like, she's not there, I'm talking to the camera. I love you. You can talk back.
I love you too.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Wizard in the Kitchen, only a week after the last one. I hope you guys enjoyed the last one. Today, we're going to be making another recipe out of this book. We are going to be making, I don't know how to pronounce it because I only hear Cho say it, but it's pumpkin pasties or pumpkin pasties? Something. We're making those, and to pair it today from the same Amazing Cocktails book, there wasn't really a good one to go with a pumpkin dessert in here, because it's kind of a weird thing to pair alcohol with, but we are going to, with very roundabout reasoning, be making a tequila sunrise. And here's my reasoning. We only hear Cho say that she wants pumpkin pasties, at least in the movies. And who did Harry date before he dated Ginny? He dated Cho. And who is this drink attributed to? Ginny. So that's why we're making a tequila sunrise. Also, you know, it has orange juice and pumpkins are orange. I don't know. Alright, let's get started.
You just want to drink the Ginny drink. Just be upfront about it. It's
also,
fine.
It's a sweet tequila drink. Like, tequila is my thing. I'm not someone to be f***ed with. Alright, so a tequila sunrise is a pretty simple drink. It just takes orange juice, tequila, grenadine. You can also use maraschino cherries if you want, but anyway, very simple drink to make according to the book. We just fill up a glass like 3/4 of the way with ice. That's about enough. The orange juice, I think, is 4 parts and then 2 parts tequila, so twice as much orange juice as tequila. So we'll do like that. Does that look good? Yeah. And then glug, 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 glug. That was a little more than I was going for. It says about half as much, so, well, I need that stuff. 1 part grenadine, so like half as much tequila. And it says to add it slowly, I think, to get the look of it right, so. Ooh, that's pretty. So clearly it's because grenadine is heavy, so you want it to sink down and get the layers. Look at those pretty layers, you guys. Oh yeah, it's a million times better. Here, just try that. You're gonna love it. See? So good.
That's really nice.
So good. Alrighty. As I told you guys already, we are making pumpkin, I'm going to say pasties, just because then I can say it like a Scottish person, and that'll be fun for me. We're making pumpkin pasties, which is going to take us a little while because we're going to make our pastry, and then we're going to have to let it sit for a long time. We need the bowl of our food processor. Ooh,
do you want
that's nerve-wracking.
What's that called?
The funnel.
Yes.
The funnel. That's smart. I'm not good in my own kitchen. Okay, 1 1/4 cups.
Honey, the spout's not in there.
1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Still spilling some. That's fine. Okay, so after the flour, we do 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we just put the lid back on our food processor, make sure it's down tight. Snap it on, and then it says just pulse it a few times just to combine it, so loud noises. And then after this, we have 5 tablespoons of cold butter cut into chunks that I've already done, and 3 tablespoons of vegetable shortening, which I will get out of the fridge. It says to scatter the butter and shortening over the flour mixture and pulse about 15 times until it resembles coarse yellow meal. Alrighty, last little bits. And we just put our lid back on, pop that back on. I'm just going to wipe my hands off real quick. Loud noises. What do you think, Jess? What does it look like? Does it look like coarse yellow meal?
It does.
Okay. So with no white powdery bits, I think I can see a little bit of that at the bottom still. So I'm just going to do it a little bit more. Transfer the mixture into a large mixing bowl. Okay, dump the rest of that in. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alrighty, you want to come take a look? So here you go, guys. Kind of roughly coarse yellow meal. No white powdery bits left, so that's good. Sprinkle 4 tablespoons of cold water over the mixture and toss the mixture together with a spatula until it starts clumping together. I have this glass of water in here chilling while I was doing the rest of the stuff. because in the recipe it says ice water, so I wanted to make sure that it was as cold as possible. So I need to get a spatula. Use this wooden spatula, and we'll get our 4 tablespoons of ice cold water. You know, I do see it starting to clump together, like it says, so that's good. All right, we'll add our 4th tablespoon. It does say if it's a little bit dry and not clumping together too much, you can add up to 2 more. I think I will add 1 more tablespoon of water. Gather the dough into a ball and pat into a disc. I'm going to get out a piece of saran wrap because we have to wrap it and then let it chill for a while. So I'm going to lay down some saran wrap right here so that I have somewhere to put it. I did that so smoothly. That's so cool. Oh god, saran wrap sticks to stuff. Alrighty, so we take this, form it into a ball. Oh, it's very wet. It's very wet. I think I might have added a little too much water. Okay, and then we pat it into a disc. Yeah. Also, because I forgot to say it earlier, since I am making a drink in this episode, please only drink alcohol if you are over the legal age in your country, and if you are over the legal age, please drink responsibly. So now we're just going to wrap this up in our saran wrap, refrigerate it for at least 1 hour. So we're going to toss this in here. While that is refrigerating, I'm going to start to make our pumpkin filling, and then that can sit too, because you know, it's going to take me 5 minutes to make this film instead of an hour. You know what's funny is I like this drink better, but I'm drinking it way less, and I don't understand. For some reason, she didn't want you to know, but Jess is mocking me behind the camera.
Sorry.
I'm a fancy gentleman. It's a weird thing to say. Okay. What am I doing? Making the pumpkin filling. 1 cup of canned pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, it specifies. 1 cup of canned pumpkin, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, which I don't have an 1/8 teaspoon, so I had to do half of a 1/4 teaspoon, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. So now, that's going to sit. I'll probably cover it and refrigerate it as well. See you guys in 1 hour. Okay, it's been about an hour now, so I'm going to take the dough out of the fridge. Well, first I'm going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and then roll out the dough 1/8 inch thick. Here's our dough out of the fridge, been refrigerating for a while. I'm not good at this, so we will see how this goes. Just flour the surface real quick. We roll it out to 1/8 inch thick. It says we're supposed to be able to get 6 out of this, so we'll see if I am able to do that. Bake. Alright, I think that's done. enough. And then we're going to cut out, it says about 6-inch circles, and then we're going to put our pumpkin in there, fold it up, crimp it. I am not the biggest pumpkin fan, so even if these turn out well, I might not like them. So I kind of like that this recipe just calls for 6. It just makes 6. But thankfully, my family likes pumpkin stuff, so you'll probably like them, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's already feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to take our little circle that we've just cut out. 2 to 3 tablespoons of filling in the center. So, there's 1. Oh yeah, it needs to be much bigger. So for this one, we'll just do 1 tablespoon of filling, because that's tiny. But basically then we fold it over, stretch it over. This one's probably going to spill out. And then we use a fork to crimp the edges. Let's try it with something like this size. It says 6 inches, so we'll trust the recipe. I do think I made it too wet. But
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to stretch this back out before we put any pumpkin in it. Oh, it's going to be massive. So in this one, we should be able to put 2 to 3 tablespoons. of pumpkin. Yeah. Stick with 2 for now. I am done making the pasties. They're all different sizes and different shapes. And I run out of pumpkin and I still have a little bit of dough left, so I'm just kind of shaping something into just like a little pastry snack to add onto there, because waste not, want not. So, these are done. Here are pasties, all different sizes. And they're going to go into the oven at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. And then we will see what they look like. So, here we go. Alright, bye-bye. Marco, can you say bye-bye? Thank you. Have fun. We'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Ready? Alright, everyone. Our pasties are done. At least they just, the oven just beeped, so we're going to check on them. Let's pull them out, kiddo. I think they look done. Right? That's a good brown color. Alright, let's turn the oven off. Excuse me, kiddo. I'm gonna get a spatula. Legs up. Spatula. Here we go. Spatula just to check the underside of one of these. Yeah, that looks good. That looks like a baked thing. We'll just open that. Ooh, it's very hot. It's very hot. You ready to taste them? I think they've cooled down. Let's do this one, okay? Yeah, it's not that hot. So let me take a bite first and then I'll let you, okay? Yeah, it's good. It's good, yeah. You like it? You okay? Just chew. It's not that hot. I think you're just scared. Pumpkin flavor is still not my favorite thing, but the pastry came out really well, I think. It's very flaky, crispy. You can taste the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and the sugar in the pumpkin. So really it's just that pumpkin isn't my favorite thing, but I think it's a success.
I like
Do you want to try it?
Yes.
It's just like pumpkin, so. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It feels...
That's a success for sure.
Yeah.
It's just pumpkin's not my favorite either, so.
Yeah. It's good. Another success. I'm getting better at this. Thank you guys for watching another Wizard in the Kitchen video. A week from today, Season 3 will be premiering. We'll have our first episode of Prisoner of Azkaban. Without the regularity of the book club, the channel kind of feels like it's... I don't know what it is, so I'm anxious to get back. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.
Marco, say bye.
Bye.